Good morning, everyone. Today on Whatcha Got, we recognize Clutter Awareness Week. Not just the clutter in your home, but the clutter that builds up in your mind, your emotions, and your daily life. Look, clutter is going to screw stuff up. Alright? No matter where it's at, it's just problematic. You can't find the good stuff because it's mixed up in all the bad stuff. Clutter can be dangerous. Clutter in your house can affect escape routes, can affect or can create tripping hazards or all kinds of things. Clutter in your mind can really affect how you think about things. So, Clutter Awareness Week is something that we're going to ask you to work with us on. And let's focus on the clutter around and in your house, in your own mind, and what we need to do to make sure we're taking care of it. We're going to be talking about our giving partner Rewired for Men, led by Joel White, and ask you a question, give you a mission of the day, right here, today, on Whatcha Got.
Hi, friends, it's me, Barry. Good morning. It is a great day to come together and ask the question, Whatcha got?
Okay, so we begin this video this morning, and all of a sudden I get this plume of what looked like smoke coming in my office window, and so I had to pause the recording real quick, because I needed to go and find out what was going on. It really looked like a brush fire, and I walk outside and see my office is below the ground level, and so I saw. I get out there and my father, who we help take care of, he is out there sweeping, and really kind of threw me way off my game. I definitely was not ready for it, and really kind of shocked me. So, but here we go. Welcome everyone to our Thursday edition of Whatcha Got. Today's giving partner, once again, is Joel White of Rewired for Men. And Joel helps you to to declutter your brain, declutter your mind, because it is just as, if not even more dangerous than clutter is in your house. So, Joel specializes in helping men rewrite unsuccessful stories, patterns, and emotional clutter that hold them back. His process doesn't require reliving the past or talking through old wounds. Instead, he helps men clear mental space, regain balance, and rebuild direction in a powerful, structured, and permanent way. Look, I do have personal experience with the Rewired for Men program. I did take it, and it was wonderful. It truly was. It helps you remember that, look, every single one of us is going to wake up every day, and guess what? We've all been through, lived through, and done things that we regret. Well, regret and wishing you could go back and change things are two things that you really, they're going to be around if you don't do something about it. You can't go back and change anything. You can go back and apologize, and you can move on. And that is something that's very important. Look, You've made decisions in your life that, and every single one of us has done this. We've made decisions that now that we're getting a little bit older, who knows, maybe even immediately after said decision was made, you realized, wow, that was dumb. And you're really trying to rewrite, as it says, rewrite your story and try to make up for the poor decision and those you hurt with that decision. Well, this is where you can make sure that you are moving forward in your life, because you cannot ask for forgiveness unless you can forgive yourself. You cannot ask for success unless you allow success. And in order that to happen, you need to allow your story to progress. So his process doesn't require, like I said, doesn't require reliving the past. It requires moving forward. So clutter isn't just physical. It is emotional. It is mental. It's the noise that keeps you from hearing your own purpose. Joel's rewired process helps men remove that noise. Joel and I do a monthly podcast, the Rewired for Men show, right here on the PAC channel, and we encourage you to, one, watch, please like, share, subscribe, but two, join us. We're looking for guests. We're looking for guys who have other solutions towards helping men. Or we're looking for people who might have a problem that they're willing to talk about and have it, come on with us so we can talk about this. Or come on and talk about the experiences that you've had that can help others. Look, our goal is to make sure that we are not leaving anyone out there in the lurch. Okay? Our goal is to make sure that we do our best to help everyone. And you can help us with that by joining us on our show. Joel's a wonderful guy. He and I have a lot of fun. The fun starts out immediately with the theme music. It just fits that show perfect. But you can learn more about Joel White by visiting his Community Pay It Forward profile. You can get there by scanning this QR code, or you can visit his page by going on to communitypayitforward.us, and you can simply type in Rewired or Joel and his name will pop up. So we do ask you to take and look at what you've got going on in life right now. Once again, clutter is dangerous no matter what type of clutter that is. The cluttering of your home. And I know this because I look around this desk right now, and I searched for a good 20 minutes today for headphones that work. And I couldn't find them. And that's because I've got plenty of clutter on my desk. But thanks to Rewired for Men, I was able to work through that clutter in my mind. This is What You Got, and we have a question of the day. We really would like to know, what is your answer? What is one area in your life, physical or mental, where clearing clutter can help you feel lighter, clearer, or more focused? Okay. Please answer this either in present, past, or future tense. How are you going to clear that? How did you clear that? How will you clear that? What is one area of your life, physical or mental, where cleaning clutter can or will help you, or did help you, feel lighter, clearer, and more focused? Joel did help me work through a few things that I have been living with, and since I was a kid. I did I made a lot of poor choices when I was a heavy drinker. I made a very immature decision when I was young, and it's caused difficulty throughout my adulthood. But that's a difficulty that, you know what, I don't have to allow it to run the rest of my life. There are ways that I can work around it. And I've been able to do that. I've been able to take in and make something of who I am because I'm able to work with, not work around, not ignore, and of course never forget. But I've been able to navigate my life with that decision. So there's always a different way to look at it. Again, you're never going to be able to forget poor decisions you make. And truthfully, you never should forget it because it is a decision that's going to lead to change in your life. Change is important. Lessons are important. We say it all the time. Losses teach you. Wins don't teach you. But your losses, your decisions, your choices have an opportunity to make drastic lessons in your life, lead to drastic lessons in your life. So never look at the losses as an ending. Look at them as a new beginning. Because if you're willing to learn from them, they're going to teach you something. Our daily challenge is to visit Joel's page. You can find it, once again, by scanning the QR code or going to communitypayitforward.us. Type in Joel, type in Rewired, type in Men. Joel page will pop up. You can take a look and you can have a conversation with him. But have a conversation with him. Join us on the podcast. We'll tell you when we're going to record and you can come on, you can join us. We're not going to take and ask you to leave your deep, dark secrets right there on air. We're going to ask you to come on. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a little bit of fun. And let's see what we can do for you to rewire your life. And remember, Joel is a giving partner. So if you decide to work with Joel, you lift a mission partner. When you volunteer, you lift a family. When you spread the word, you lift an entire community. So, and again, when you shop with any giving partner, remember to share your receipt with us, because your everyday purchases help us continue to lift families, veterans, caregivers, neighbors, and so many more. With Community Pay It Forward, doing business anywhere allows helping others everywhere. One last thing before we leave today, please look around, find someone who needs your support, help them. Because when you help someone, when you let them continue with their life, when you help them continue their journey, when you help someone today, you become a part of a community that refuses to let anyone face hardship alone. You become part of the Community Pay It Forward family. My name is Zach Clayton, Community Pay It Forward, the Come Together Compass, and the PAC Podcasting Network, saying thank you very much for joining us. Have a wonderful Thursday evening, afternoon, and evening. And please make sure you join us again tomorrow for another episode of What You Got. Please love somebody out there because somebody out here loves you. Remember, when you help no one, you hurt everyone. This is a road that has many, many, many traps that you can fall into. Make sure that you learn from your losses. Make sure you take the help when it comes. Because there's no one who's stuck on this road when you allow people to come to you and come together. Because no one needs to go it alone when we all come together. My name is Zach Clayton. I want to say thank you again. And please, take care of each other. We're all we got. See you tomorrow, right here on What You Got.